Hello, everybody. Scooty number 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-9 New York Yankees taking on the 9-7 Baltimore Orioles. This is game 1 of a 3-game series, and let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the New York Yankees. Leading off, the left fielder, Johnny Damon. Batting second, the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Batting third, the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hideki Matsuri. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jason Gambini. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Milky Cabrera. And batting ninth, the catcher, Chad Moeller. On the mound for the Orioles, it is Daniel Cabrera. Cabrera will come into the game with a 3.15 ERA, 1 win, 1 loss. He's pitched 20 innings so far. Allowed 18 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 8 walks. We're here at Camden Yards, which gives a -2 to strikeouts, but a +2 to walk. And with that, Johnny Damon steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a .424. And here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a range of a 1 to 4, that is a 15. It is too high. 6-2, column 6, row 2. We'll roll on Damon's card now. That's going to be a line drive to Mora. Will make the catch and put one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Baltimore Orioles. Out there in left field, it is Scott Jones will be at center field. Mercakis playing right. Going around the horn, Mora is on third. Bainum at short. Roberts is on second. Miller at first. Hernandez is behind the plate, and Cabrera is on the mound. With that, Derek Jeter, who's batting a .125, steps up, and here is the pitch. Cabrera rolls a 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, we add 10 to that range, plus any modifiers that the ballpark gives us. In this case, we add 2 to that, so we add 12. That's going to be a 22. That is a 4, and they walk Jeter. So Jeter will trot on down to first, and that's going to bring up Bobby Abreu. And they're going to do a hit and run on this one. They're going to bring the infield in. All ground double play ratings, and this is how the hit and runs work. All ground double play ratings get a -2. All base run ratings will get a +2. All home run and walk ratings for the batter are cut in half. We round those down. All lineouts are double plays with the exception of an error on a possible throw. And if the batter strikes out, we resolve the play as we would if we were to steal. Abreu batting a .254, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2, and that is going to be at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Camden Yards card for this play. So every ballpark in Inside Pitch has their own card as well, and we consult that when you roll the @ symbol. 5-2, column 5, row 2, and that is going to be a blank. Now, when you roll a blank on the ballpark card, that is going to be a rare play. Every ballpark card has 3 spaces that are blank, so you do have the opportunity to roll a rare play. Let's see what the rare play is. And if less than 2 outs, a grounder to second who flips it to the short for pivot. but he is upended by the base runner. Check for injury to the shortstop. So with that, Bainum up takes it, throws it over to second for the pivot, but he's upended by the base runner, so Jeter will advance. And we are going to check for injury now to the shortstop. And with that injury to Freddie Bainum, and he is out and will miss 2 games. So I am going to make a note of that right here on my master DL list. And he's out for 2 games. Okay. So with that, Bainum is out for 2 games, and we got to replace the shortstop. So with that, we're going to bring in Brandon Fay come in. So Fay will come in to replace the injured Bainum. But runners in first and second for the Yankees, and that's going to bring up the cleanup, Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod batting a .375. Strategy roll is a 6 with the infield at normal. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a double star. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Yankess. He'll make the catch. Jeter will get the hold sign. 2 outs and runners on first and second. By the way, the strategy roll was a 16 for that play. And with that, Hideki Matsuri is up. He's batting a .321 with runners in first and second. 2 outs. We add a +1 to the base run rating. Strategy roll is an 18. Infield normal depth. And here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4 at the ballpark. We're going to roll again off of Camden Yards. And that's going to be a 2-4, column 2, row 4. And that's going to be another rare play. And the pitcher develops a blister on the hand. Check for injury to Daniel Cabrera, is injured and will miss the rest of this game. So Cabrera is out due to a blister on his hand. So we're going to have to bring in a long reliever for this. And they are going to bring in we gotta go to the bullpen. It's already the first inning, and we gotta go to the bullpen here. And they're gonna bring in Dennis Starfate. Starfate will come in. That is his card. Actually, let's see. For the Yankees, it's going to be all left-handers. Actually, they're going to bring in Brian, let's see. Brian Burrs will come in. That is his card. We haven't seen Brian will come in. Comes into the game with a 7.57. No wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 10 and 2/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Let's take a look real quick at the stats here for Daniel Cabrera. He only went 2/3 of an inning, had 1 walk, and ERA of a 3.04. So with that, we're going to roll now again. So the pitch is going to be redone, and in this case, we're going to re-roll off of the pitcher card, and that's going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5, that is going to be a blank. Hideki, we're going to roll for him. and that's going to be a 6-6. Column 6, row 6, and that's going to be a double star 3. It's a fly ball out there to Yankess, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the Yankees in a very strange top of the first inning, with the Orioles receiving 2 injuries. We go now to the bottom of the first, and let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. Leading off, the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Batting second, the third baseman, Melvin Mora. Batting third, the right fielder, Nick Markakis. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Kevin Miller. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Luke Scott. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Bray Huff. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Adam Jones. Batting eighth, the catcher, Raymond Hernandez. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Brandon Fahey. On the mound for the Yankees, it is Phil Hughes. He'll come into the game with a 9.56 ERA. He's got no wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 11 innings, 11 and 1/3 of an inning. 19 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 6 walks. And with that, Brian Roberts steps up. He's batting at 281, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That is going to be a walk on a 1-14. The 19 is too high. 5-3, column 5, row 3, and that's going to be a ground ball back to Hughes. He'll take it, throw it over to Gambini for the out. Let's take a look at the starting defense of the New York Yankees. Damon is out there in left field. Cabrera will be in center. Abreu will be in right field. Going around the horn on third base, it's Alex Rodriguez. Jeter at shortstop. Kano will be on second. Gambini at first. Mueller behind the plate. And Hughes is on the mound. Melvin Mora batting a 3-10. And here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is going to be a walk on a 1-11. The 15 is too high. 5-5, column 5, row 5. And that's going to be a double star 2. It's a fly ball out there to Cabrera. As he'll make the catch and put 2 away. Nick Markakis batting at 258. And here is the pitch. Markakis, 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is going to be a base hit. So, how do we know that? How do we figure that is a base hit? Well, we take a look at the left-handed side of the slash. Nick Markakis is a left-handed batter, so we look at the left-handed side of the slash. And that would go for the same thing on the batter card. If we roll anything that has a slash, we look to see what the pitcher is. Is he right or left-handed? That will determine the outcome of the play. Still attempt. They are going to send him, and that is a 9. So Markakis will safely steal second as Kevin Miller will come up. He's batting a 143, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1, possible error on a throw. And that's going to be a 2-4, column 2, row 4, double star 3. It's a ground ball to Kano. Kano's error range is on a 1 to 5. That is the number in the brackets. That is a 5. It is a throwing error. It's a 2-base error. As Kano will throw it wide to first, mark that one down as an E4, and that'll put the Orioles on the board. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Luke Scott is up. He's batting at 352. Strategy roll is a 5, so the Orioles nothing to do on the strategy roll. And here is the pitch. Runner on second with 2 outs. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a strikeout on a 1-10. The 20 is too high. We now roll for Luke. 6-1, column 6, row 1. It's a ground ball to Kano. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error, and 1 left on for the Orioles. After 1, it's Baltimore 1, Yankees nothing. We go to the top of the second. It's Kano, Gambini, and Cabrera due up for the Bronx Bombers. Robinson Kano batting a 194, and here is the pitch. Kano 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a wild pitch as Kano will smack that one into the stands. And that is going to be considered a foul ball, so we're just going to re-roll. Nobody on base, so we don't need to check the wild pitch rating. And that is going to be a 2-6. Column 2, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-4. That is a 1. Struck him out. So Kano struck out Gambini, batting a 227. And here is the pitch. Gambini 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a walk on a 1-17. That is a 9, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, Gambini is on infield coming to double play depth, and that's going to bring up Milky Cabrera. Cabrera is batting a 191. Strategy roll is a 4. The Yankees holding off on strategy. Here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a strike on a 1-5. That is a 5. It is just in range and struck him out on a full count. Struck him out and the count was full. And that's going to bring up Chad Moeller. Moeller batting a 167. Strategy rolls an 11, infield, normal depth, and here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1-8. That is an 8 and gets him out again on a full count. Struck him out. So the Yankees leave 1 stranded. It's no runs, no hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. Abreu Huff, Adam Jones, and Raymond Hernandez due up for the Orioles. Abreu Huff batting a 306, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Camden Yards. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is an S+7. So on an S+, all runners will advance 2 bases regardless. Now, we do check to see if Abreu Huff takes that single and makes it into a double. In this case, no. We roll 1d6 against his base run rating. If it is equal to or less than, it is safe with a double. If it's greater than, he holds with a single. And if it's a 6, he got caught trying to go to second. In this case, it is a 5, so Huff safe at first. Infield goes to double play depth. Strategy roll is a 6. Adam Jones batting a 224. Nothing doing the strategy die for the Orioles. Here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-11. That is a 6. Struck him out. And with that, Raymond Hernandez is up. Hernandez batting a .324 infield. Still at double play depth. Strategy roll is a 10. Nothing doing the strategy die, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is going to be a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4. And that is going to be a fly ball out there to Cabrera. Will make the catch and put 2 away. Brandon Fahey up. Fahey batting a .316. Strategy rolls a 15, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is going to be a walk on a 1-5, the 12, too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Damon, who will make the catch and retire. And who will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Orioles. After 2, it's Baltimore 1, Yankees nothing. We go to the top of the 3rd. It's Johnny Damon, Derek Jeter, Bobby Abreu due up. Damon 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Camden Yards. Top of the order for the Yankees, 4-6, column 4, row 6, double star 2. And that is going to be a fly ball back there to Jones, who'll make the catch and retire the side. Derek Jeter walked his last time up, and here's the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That is a blank. We're going to roll for Jeter, 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's a power hit to Yankess. On a 6, that's going to be good for a base hit. That's going to drop down in front of him. On a 1-8, that is a single. So Jeter will get on with a single. And that is going to bring up Bobby Abreu. Abreu is 0 for 1 today. Strategy roll is a 17, and here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a possible error. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Power hit to Yankess. And that is going to drop in for a double. And error range for Yankess is on a 1-2. Remember, that is the number in the bracket. That is a 4. No error there. And it's off the wall as Abreu will take 2. Jeter will go to 3rd and put the brakes on. And the reason for that is, we take a look at his base run rating. That is a 0. Come over here to the chart. If it is less than 1, the runner holds. So anytime we have a 20, anytime you roll a 20 on the strategy die, it is a pickoff attempt. On a 1, it's a balk. On a 2, it's a pickoff. It's a 3, nothing happens. 1-0 with runners on 2nd and 3rd, and here comes A-Rod. 0 for 1 today in this game so far. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a walk. Excuse me there. On a 1-17, the 19 is too high. 6-3, fly ball to Scott. And that is going to be an out, but that's going to be a sacrifice fly That is a 2. Roll 1d6. If less than the rating of the BR, he will score. That is a 2. That is a 2. It's in range. So he will score. And with that, Abreu will hold. So the Yankees tie the game up on a sac fly by Jeter. And that's going to bring up Hideki Matsuri. And once again, it is a pickoff attempt. You have a 20 on the strategy die. 15, no dice. Matsuri, 4-3, column 4, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Camden Yards. 3-1, column 3, row 1. And that is going to be a ground ball back to Hernandez, who will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. It is Brian Roberts, Melvin Mora, and Nick Markakis due up for the Orioles. Top of the order, Brian Roberts is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That's going to be a walk on a 1-14. The 16 is too high. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's going to be good for a double. Out there to center field, Cabrera misjudges it. It's a one-hop ball off the wall, and with that, that is a double by Brian Roberts. To lead off the inning, Melvin Mora is up. He's 0 for 1. Runner on second. Strategy rolls a 6. Orioles, nothing due, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is going to be a blank. Melvin Mora being a right-handed batter, we look to the right-handed side of the slash. That's why it is a blank. We now roll for Mora. 2-3, column 2, row 3, double star 4. It's a ground ball to A-Rod, who'll make the catch. And the out is at first. He'll get it thrown over to Gambini. Roberts will hold, and it's 1 away, and that's going to bring up Nick Markakis. Markakis is 1 for 1 today with a run scored. Strategy roll is a 5, nothing due for the Orioles, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a wild pitch. So in a 1-8, it's a wild pitch. On a 9-10, it's a passed ball. Anything higher, nothing due. It's a 15, nothing happens. 6-3, column 6, row 3, and that's going to be good for a single past Kano. And with that, Roberts will come around here. He's waved around. He'll come home on a 2-6. That's a 3. He's waved around, and that's going to score Roberts on an RBI single by Nick Markakis. It's 2-1 Baltimore. Kevin Millard is up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strategy rolls a 9 with a runner on first and 1 out. Infield goes to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is going to be a home run on a 1-11. That is a 5, and that ball is out of here. Down the left field side, Damon goes back to the wall, and it is gone. 2-run home run for the Orioles. It is now 4-1 Baltimore here in the bottom of the third. Luke Scott up. He's 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is going to be a walk. On a 1 to 11, that is an 8. And that's going to be good for a walk. So with Luke Scott on, strategy rolls a 3. We do have a hit and run. Infield going to come in. Brady Huff 0 for 1, 1 for 1 today, and here is the pitch. Remember, ground double plays are -2, base run ratings are a +2. Walks and home runs are cut in half, rounded down. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus. On a 1 to 16, that is a 1. And that's going to be a walk. Still attempt for Luke Scott. They're not sending him. So they're not sending him on that. And on a 4-3, column 4, row 3, that is a blank. 4-4, column 4, row 4. It's a ground ball to Kano. And that is going to be good for a double play. First, Scott will go to third, and that is going to be on a double play. It's going to be on a 4-6-3 double play. Now, how is that calculated? Well, we take the ground double play rating from the batter, add it to the modifier of the pitcher's ground double play, plus the pivot. So in this case, Jeter would be the pivot man. It is a -1. So ground double play rating of a 2, modifier of a 2, because we take 1 away. Roll 1d6 against that 2. If it's a 1 or a 2, if it's equal to or less than that number there, it is considered a double play. If it is greater than, it is a force out. So in this case, it's a double play. It's a 4-6-3 double play, and that will retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Orioles. We go to the top after 3, Baltimore 4. Yankees 1. We go to the top of the 4th. That's Robinson Cano, Jason Gambini, and Milky Cabrera due up. And we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Orioles. And that is going to be let's see, we're in the 4th. They're going to bring in Alfredo Simmons. Simmons, first time we're seeing him. He's got an ERA of a 6.23. He's pitched 13 innings, allowed 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look here at the stats for Brian Burrs, he went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.92. Robinson Cano is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 4, the 10 is too high. Cano 3-6, column 3, row 6. Fly ball to Jones. And that's going to be out number 1. Jason Gambini walked his last time up. Here's the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a strikeout on a 1-9. That is an 8. Struck him out. Gambini struck out Milky Cabrera 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a range play. 3-5, column 3, row 5. Range check is going to be that first number there. It's going to go to Yankess. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So the Orioles retire the Yankees in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Raymond Hernandez, Brandon Fahey, and Brian Roberts due up for the Orioles. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Orioles. Name Raymond Hernandez, who's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. That'll be 4-5, column 4, row 5, possible error. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. And that is going to be a ground ball to Kano. Kano's error range is the number in the bracket there. That is a 5. The 18 is too high, so no error there. And 1 away. Brandon Fahey, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 3. Struck him out. Struck him out and 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. 2 up, 2 down. Brian Roberts, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. And here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Camden Yards. And that's going to be a 3-2, column 3, row 2. Pop up behind the catcher. Miller will make the catch, and the Yankees return the favor. Yankees retire the Orioles in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4, it's Orioles 4, Yankees 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Chad Muller, Johnny Damon, and Derek Jeter due up for the Yankees. Chad Muller, 0 for 1, struck out his last time up, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Camden Yards on a 4-6, column 4, row 6, double star 2, and that is going to be a ground ball to Miller. And that is going to be out number 1. 1 away, and we go to the top of the order. Johnny Damon, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1-4. That is a 1. Struck him out. And Derek Jeter will come up. Jeter is 1 for 1 today with a run, and a walk, and a run scored. And here is the pitch to Jeter. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That is a blank. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Ground ball to Roberts. And that will retire the side. So the Orioles once again make quick work and retire the Yankees in order. Very easy inning to score, nothing across the board there. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Melvin Mora, Nick Markakis, Kevin Miller due up for the Orioles. And with that, Phil Hughes can face one more batter before he's considered tired. Bullpen for the Yankees is warming up. Melvin Mora is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a strikeout on a 1-6. The 17 is too high. 4-1, column 4, row 1, and that's going to be a fly ball back there to Abreu. will make the catch and put one away. Phil Hughes, now tired. Nick Yankess, 2 for 2 with 2 runs and an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a wild pitch. That's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is a blank. And that is going to be a 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a line drive back to Hughes. And that is out number 2. Kevin Millard, 1 for 2 today with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 2-5, column 2, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be a 4-1. Column 4, row 1. That's going to drop in center field for a base hit. Error range for Cabrera. That is going to be on a 1-4. That is a 5. No error there. And with that, Miller is on with a base hit. All right, they want to see if Hughes can get through the inning here. Luke Scott is 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll 13, and here's the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a blank. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be good for a single out there into right field. So we're going to check for runner advancement. So we roll for the runner advancement. That is a 1. It's going to tell us to check the second die here. And on both of these, the lead runner will advance. So Miller will go to third. Now we check for Luke Scott. Base run rating of a 3. Lead runner advances. If roll is less than or equal to base run rating of a 3, that is a 3. He will advance. And runners now on second and third. And with that, Phil Hughes has been pulled from this game. So the Yankees making the call to the bullpen. And as they do, they are going to bring in Phil Koch. Phil Koch will finish this inning out. So Koch will come in with a 4.50 ERA. He's pitched, got no wins and no losses. He's pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Phil Hughes, he went 4 2/3 of an inning, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of an 8.44. And for Brian Burrows, who we didn't look at, he went 2 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.92. So with that, Brady Huff, strategy rolls a 5. They're just trying to get the 1 out here. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-9, the 13 is too high. Oh, no. We don't want to intentionally walk the batter. Not yet. 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 6. It's a fly ball to Abreu. And that will reach. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on after 5. Baltimore 4. Yankees 1. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, and Hideki Matsuri due up for the Yankees. Bobby Abreu's 1 for 2 today with a double, and here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll. 1-2, column 1, row 2. It's a range play. We're going to go to Camden Yards. Abreu, 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's a ground ball to Mora. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch. And that's going to bring up Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod is 0 for 1 today with an RBI. And here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2, at the ballpark. We're going to go once again to Camden Yards. 1-2, column 1, row 2, double star 3. It's a ground ball to Roberts. He'll make the catch, throw it over to Miller for out number 2. Hideki Matsuri, 0 for 2 today. And here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Home run on a 1-11. That is a 6. And that ball is out of here. Home run down the right field line. It's 4-2 as the Yankees cut the lead in half. They're down by 2 on a solo home run by Hideki Matsuri. And that is going to be his 3rd home run of the replay. And with that, Alfredo Simmons, tired. He is tired, so they are gonna leave him in the bullpen for the Orioles. Is warming up. They want to see if he can get the other out. Robinson Cano is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is another home run. He gave up back-to-back homers. That ball is out of here. And with that, the Yankees bats have started a rally back. It's 3-4 on back-to-back homers, and that's going to do it for Alfredo Simmons. So as Baltimore goes to the bullpen, they're going to come out and take the ball away. And they're going to go with Rander Brady. That is his card. Comes into the game with a 2.57. 2 wins, no losses. He's pitched 7 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Yankees, see if they can keep the rally going here. Fred Simmons went 2 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs, a 6.67 ERA. Jason Gambini is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. 4-4, column 4, row 4, strikeout on a 1-9. The 16 is too high. 5-3, column 5, row 3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Scott. And that will retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on for the Yankees. After 5, Orioles 4, Yankees 3. No, I'm sorry. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Adam Jones, Raymond Hernandez, and Brandon Fay due up. I thought we were still in the 5th inning. Adam Jones, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. They are going to leave Phil Koch in for the remainder of this inning. He can face 2 more batters before he is considered tired. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is a strikeout. That is an 11. The 15 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. It is a ground ball to Kano. Kano will make the catch and retire the side. Raymond Hernandez, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. It is a foul ball, and with that, he'll smack that one in the stands, and we're just going to re-roll the dice. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-6. The 11 is too high. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That's going to be good for a double. So Hernandez is on with a double. The bullpen for the Yankees is warming up. And with that, strategy rolls at 19. They are going to do a sacrifice play. They are going to bring the corners in. And here is the roll for Brandon Fahey. Fahey is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a walk. And it is a successful sac bunt. So we roll in the bunting chart. That is a 3. It's going to go down the first baseline to Gambini. And then we'll roll the D20 on that. It is a good bunt on a 1-12. So 1 away, and that's going to move Hernandez over to third. And we go to the top of the order. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, 90 feet away from home. Ryan Roberts, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 4, by the way, nothing due there. And that is going to be a 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-8. The 9 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be good for a double to Abreu. And with that, that's going to be good for a double. RBI double. Orioles up 5-3. And with that, Phil Koch is done. And with that, Yankees are going to bring in they're going to bring in Brian Brutney. Let's see, wait, Chamberlain. They're going to bring in Chamberlain instead. Chamberlain will come in. He's got a 1.94 ERA. He's pitched 9 1/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Melvin Mora is 0 for 3. Strategy rolls a 16, and here is the pitch to Chamberlain. And before we resolve that roll, let's take a look here. Phil Koch went 1 inning. He allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, an ERA of a 6.0. And with that, Melvin Mora on a 1-3, column 1, row 3, that is a strikeout. On a 1-6, that is a 5. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. After 6, it's Orioles 5, Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Milky Cabrera, Chad Muller, Johnny Damon due up with the Yankees. Cabrera 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Randor is staying in. He can face 5 more batters before he's considered tired. 5-3. Column 5, row 3. That is a blank. Cabrera switch hitter batting left. 3-6. Column 3, row 6. Fly ball to Jones. And that is out number 1. Chad Muller is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 1-6. Column 1, row 6. That is a blank. That is a strike. On a 1-8, the 15 is too high. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Power hit to Jones. On a 20, that's going to be a fly ball out. Jones will make the catch and put 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Johnny Damon, 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a range play. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a single to Yankess. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 4. He'll get on and keep the inning alive. And with that, Damon is on with a base hit. And that's going to bring up Derek Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 2 with a walk and a run. Strategy roll is a 2. And we do have a steal attempt. They are going to send him. That is a 7. That is a 17. And with that, Damon steals second. And here is the pitch to Jeter. Strategy roll is a 2, 2-6. Column 2, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-6. That is a 4. Struck him out. And sing, take me out to the ball game. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Nick Markakis, Kevin Millard, and Luke Scott due up for the Orioles. Chamberlain staying in. Let's take a look at the box score after 6.5 innings have been played here in Baltimore. Yankees scored a run in the 3rd, 2 runs in the 6th, 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. The Orioles scored a run in the 1st, 3 runs in the 3rd, a run in the 6th, 5 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Chamberlain staying in for 1 more inning. Nick Markakis, Kevin Millard, Luke Scott due up for the Orioles. Markakis 2 for 3 today with a run and an RBI. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-8. The 14 is too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2, and that's going to be good for a single to Abreu. And with that, runner on first. So infield going to go to normal. We have a hit and run, remember. Base runners get a +2, double plays or ground double play ratings or a -2. Home run and walks are cut in half. Lineouts are considered double plays except for an error on a throw, and if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve it as a steal. Miller, 2 for 3 today with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs, 3-2. Column 3, row 2, that's going to be a walk. On a 1-9, the 14 is too high. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's a fly ball out there to Cabrera. He'll make the catch and put one away. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls a 9 as Luke Scott steps up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. And here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a strike. On a 1-10, the 18 is too high. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a double star 2. It's a ground ball to Jeter. He'll make the catch. And it's going to be on a fielder's choice. So we take a look at the ground double play rating here. That's going to be a 1, 0 from Chamberlain, -1 from Kano. Kano is the pivot. It is a 6. So we consult the bottom line here. Row of a 6, only play is on the batter at first. Nick will go to second. It's a fielder's choice. And the out is at first. So 2 outs and a runner on second. The Orioles got a runner now in scoring position. Strategy roll is a 4. A Brady Huff, 2 up. He's 1 for 2 today with a run score with a walk. And here is the pitch. Chamberlain, 4-2, column 4, row 2. That is a strikeout. On a 1-6, the 10 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Power hit to Abreu on an 8. That's going to be good for a double. That's going to be an RBI double. And it's off the wall, and it's 6-3 Orioles. Chamberlain staying in. He just needs one more out. Adam Jones is 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll 1. 3-5. Column 3, row 5. That's going to be on a wild pitch. It's an 18. It's a passed ball. So in a 17-19, it's a passed ball. And it's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll. 5-1, column 5, row 1, strikeout. On a 1-11, the 16 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. It's a ground ball to Kano. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors, and 1 left on. After 7, it's Orioles 6, Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, Hideki Matsuri due up for the Yankees. Brandon Reed is now, they are going to pull him. They are in a save situation here, and they are going to go with, they're going to bring in Jamie Walker. Because it's a left, right, left coming up for the Yankees. So they want to get a left-handed pitcher in there. And Jamie Walker will come in. Actually, they're going to bring in Alberto Castillo. Yep, that is his card. Castillo will come into the game with a 3.60 ERA. No wins, no losses. He's pitched 5 innings, allowed 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Rander Reed. He went 1 1/3 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 2.17. Who's going to face off against Abreu, Aaron, and Matsui, the heart of the Yankees order. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a blank. I'm sorry, that is a strike. On a 1-6, the 13 is too high. 5-4, column 5, row 4. It's a ground ball to Miller. Will make the catch and put one away. Alex Rodriguez is 0 for 2 today with an RBI, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. Strikeout plus, that is a 20. Remember, we add 10 to that range. Minus the 2 from the ballpark, so we're adding 8. That is a 20, that is an 18. Struck him out. Struck him out looking, and that's going to bring up Hideki Matsuri, who's 1 for 3 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Possible error on a throw. And that's going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. And that is going to be a single. Error range for Jones is on a 1-2. That is a 6. Throwing only applicable if rolling for run or advancement. Otherwise, no error. So Yankees get a runner on, and that's going to bring up Hideki Matsuri. So that's going to bring up Robinson Cano. Cano is 1 for 3 today with a home run, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is a strikeout. On a 1-4, 17 too high, not in range. 5-5, column 5, row 5. It's a ground ball to Roberts. And that is out number 3. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is Raymond Hernandez, Brandon Fahey, and Brian Roberts due up. So we are going to make a little bit of change here to the defense. Gambini at first is going to come out, and they're going to bring in Cordy Ransom. He'll come in to play that. At short, nope, Jeter's going to stay. And with that, Morgan Insberg will replace for A-Rod. Raymond Hernandez is up. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Hernandez, Fahey, and Roberts. Chamberlain done. And with that, we are going to go to the Yankee bullpen. They're going to bring in Hawkins. That is his card. We haven't seen Hawkins in a long while. Hawkins going to come in. He's pitched only 1 inning, led 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Chamberlain. Chamberlain went 1 1/3 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and 1 strikeout. An ERA of a 2.52. Raymond Hernandez, Brandon Fahey, Brian Roberts due up for the Orioles. Top of the order, 8, 9, and 1. And here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout and a 1-6. The 11 is too high. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Abreu, who will make the catch and put one away. Brandon Fahey is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Possible error. 6-2, column 6, row 2, double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball to Abreu. His error range is on a 1-2. That is a 12. No error there. And he'll make 2 quick outs. We go to the top of the order. Brian Roberts is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a strikeout on a 1-7. That is a 1. Struck him out. So no run. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on as the Yankees make quick work of the Orioles. After 8, Orioles 6, Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 9th. And they are going to bring in Rocky Cherry. Cherry for the save. So Cherry he's got 1 inning pitched, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout. No strikeouts and no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Alberto, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 3.0. Yankees down by 3, but will we see some 9th inning magic? Take a look at the box score after 8 had been played here in Baltimore. Yankees right in the 3rd, 2 in the 6th. They've been shut out in the last 2 innings. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Baltimore run in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd, a run in the 6th, and a run in the 7th. It's 6 runs on 11 hits. Ransom, Cabrera, and Moeller due up. Cordy Ransom. And here is the pitch. He's batting a .667. 4-2 home run on a 1-20. That is a 3, and that is a home run. And it's 4-2 as he'll hit that down the right field side. And it is gone as Yankess goes back and smacks that into the walkway between the stadium and the warehouse. All right, Cabrera not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in Jorge Posada. Posada will come in to take the hit here. He's batting at .262. And that's going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a strikeout plus on a 1-19. That is a 17. Struck him out looking. And he goes down on strikes. Chad Moeller is 0 for 3. So with a strikeout, Moeller taking the hit. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a possible error. 3-4, column 3, row 4, and that's going to be a line drive back to Cherry, who will make the catch. Throw it over to Miller, and that is going to be out number 2. 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. Johnny Damon, 1 for 4 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5. Strikeout plus on a 1 to 14. That is a 7. Struck him out looking, and the Orioles win the game. As the Baltimore Orioles defeat the New York Yankees, final score 6-4. Final line score coming right up. So the Baltimore Orioles defeat the New York Yankees today. Final score of a 6-4. Yankees 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. Orioles 6 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Brian Burrows will get the win. Phil Hughes picks up his second loss, and Rocky Cherry will get his first save. Corey Ransom hits his 3rd home run of the replay. Hideki Matsuri will hit his 2nd home run of the replay. Robinson Cano hits his 3rd home run of the replay. Kevin Miller also hitting his 3rd home run of the replay. Let's take a look at the stats here of the pitchers. Brian Burrows, who will get the win, he went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. ERA of a 6.92. Phil Hughes, who will get the loss, went 4 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, and ERA of an 8.44. Rocky Cherry will get the save. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, and ERA of a 4.50. So that is going to do it for us here in Baltimore, as the New York Yankees will drop to 8-10, and the Baltimore Orioles will improve to 10-7. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstiles here at Camden Yards. And remember to click the bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go live. And when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.